everybody. Welcome to the Craft and Goat Studio where creativity climbs higher and higher. Today we got 3 events. Today is Thursday and it's Think Outside Thursday. That's the name for our Craft and Goat Studio crafty days of the week. Let's get to our project board and see what today is going to be. Okay, I'm going to turn around. Here we go. We got Thursday, and it says package box journal kits. Can you see that? I think that's out of focus. Can you see it? Anyway, package box journal kits. And today is Think Outside the Box. And here we are, got package box. So I don't know if that just came in on time, which is so coincidental, because today's April 30th and we have 3 events happening today. This is one of them. The second one is the end of the month show off all of our projects that we made in the month of April. And you're going to see some things on my spread here that I do not have a video for because I just barely got the courage really to get things started. So anyway, that's our project, package box journal kits. Okay. The third event is that we have a live journal assembly class tonight at 5 p.m. And this is going to be a free class until I learn how to monetize it. So it's going to be my first class and it's going to be free because this is just where I'm at right now. If I decide to do other classes, then I'm going to learn how to, monetize it. Anywho, let's get started in figuring out what we're going to do and think outside the box. This is the fun part, and we got package box journal kits. So, I'm going to combine the project board and the end of the month project kit in this video. And let's see what's going to go into our package boxes. And we're going to think outside the box. So what comes to my mind right now is this beautiful mop paper. This is going to be used today because it's the end of the month and I like to change it out monthly, if weekly, if I really get it, to a point where, it just got to go. Right now, this is a month and I'm going to change it out. This right here is going to be like borders and words and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, let's see what's going to go into our package box. And let's recap for the month of April. So here is our first one. So you make things ahead of time just for your own. This is cardboard. It's repackaging from like cracker boxes, cereal boxes, stuff like that. And what you do is this is called a closure. And so you wrap a string right there. That's some of the things I did. I played around with punches. And so that's why I got this scallop like thing. So I have a scallop puncher. And I made these. These are like little tag spots, writing spots, because you can write on the back of these, or you can make them into buttons, but that's what I was playing with. I was also playing with glitter glue. That was on the project board. Turning paper into little shapes and odds and end pieces. What else was there? Same thing. And these are called I can't think of what they're called. I like to call them journaling plates or tags. I guess you can use tags. I don't know. Well, whatever it is, it's fun. And I have different shapes. And I made those, let's see, what else did I make? I was working on recycling plastic. So I have these random shapes of plastic. Trying to use up my bag. So as I'm working along, it's really literally just plastic that I ironed. And as I'm working along, these are going to get turned into something if you know, when they come across it, and I'm gonna make it into something cute. But right now, that was just the foundation of it, and I think that's it for that. Okay, trying to hurry up here. Okay, just that's right here. All right. Okay. And I also play with these things. Getting rid of all of these index cards. I have these big ones here. They're pretty large. They're not the little small ones. But these, I absolutely hate these neon colors because they're annoying. This green one is really annoying. This yellow and this bright pink. You see these things? Oh my goodness, they're eyesores to my eyeballs. Maybe not to yours. But this is what I had. And I still have tons of them. I don't have, like, my kiddos are all adults, so they're out the house. Well, one is still here, but he's on his way out. Anyway, I don't need these. I mean, they're index cards. Yes, I can use them for something. But you know what? Today, this month, I did this. I turned these bad boys because I can't stand that color. Look at that orange. Really? Okay, anyway. I turned them into little cute little things that goes in your journal. They're little things that you can write on the back. But they're cute little things. Let's go through a bunch of them. Let's see. And these little stickers, oh, they were so cute. Let me know if anything that I show here, if you want to see the video, I will post the video for you. Just let me know. Here we go. These are really cute. These are like little knickknacks and paddywhacks, fabrics and stuff. But these are some of the things that's going to the journal. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. But yeah, and these are really cute. I just thought they were so cute. Little tag, little charms and stuff, and you write on it. Okay, let's see. There. And her. Oh, let's get it together here. And this one. And her got a little pocket. And have a little stuff in it. I don't have anything in there yet, but it's a little pocket. Cute. See how I have these sewn around? Honey child. I'm gonna have to get my sewing machine together. But not for next month. Next month is going to be canvas work. So while I'm getting my sewing machine fixed up on and ready, put back into commission, I'm gonna be working on a lot of canvases. 'Cause I have a lot of canvases. I will talk more about it tomorrow when it's actually May. But I just wanted to mention that May is going to be Canvas month. And I'll get into more details tomorrow. I gotta really focus on these little things here and try not to make this video that long. We're showing you all of my stuff. But anyway, you get the idea, right? You're using up scraps that you have, stickers. You got, if you order these like little bobby pin, bulb pins here, you see that thing? You get like hundreds of them, so you need to use that up. And it's upside down. Okay. She's my favorite. She's cute. Oh my goodness. Very, very girly. Oh, I love this one too. Oh, so cute. Oh, this is fun. I love that. Look at that big old charm. Oh, I love this. This is fun stuff. Almost done, guys. Here we go. All right, there we go. I probably showed that last one too fast. I apologize. All right. Let me put that away. Okay, so here's some stuff that I haven't shown, but I've done this month. And they're just really pretty. This is material. This is, like something. It was a box. That's what it was. A box of something. And I sewed this paper on there. I said paper. This material in there. I found this material at the same thing. And then this is the material flipped inside out. See how rainbowy it is? It's so pretty. And these are journal covers, if you were wondering. This one has a little fancy cover. I will make something out of that. Here's a little something at the top there. And then I worked on doilies because I have a billion of these things and I'm tired of them. And I worked on them. And they've got the cute little ephemera in the middle. And you can just color them, do stuff like that. And, okay, more doilies. Here's a little bit smaller ones. And more folders. Try to keep them separated, even though I'm getting them out of the same thing. There we go. Okay. Also, I made like these little fans. Isn't that cute? Oh, look at the little fans. I actually got this idea off the YouTube. I thought these are so cute. I think her name was Treasure Books. Natasha from Treasure Books. She made these, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm making those. I have to do it just exactly right. And I made a bunch of them. And so that was one of my prompts was repeat. It was something called repeat something. Anyway, I can't remember what it was, but I had a prompt for it. It was called repeat another artist's artwork and just see if, see how it goes for you. And that's what I did with these little fans. I was so inspired by that. And I did it. And that's it. So anyway, I made little baby ones. Look how cute is that little baby. A little baby one. Aww. How cute. Alright. And so I made lots of them. And large. Colorful, just using up that paper up in my scrap box drawer, I should say. I'm lying. I know I have a whole drawer. Actually, I probably have a whole Tupperware bin of scraps. Anyway, and not like one of them little Tupperware bins, like one of them really long ones and them really deep ones. Yeah, I'm a bad girl. Anyway, aren't these the cutest? And when you open it up, there's a little something on each one. I love it. Look how cute they are. Oh, I just love them. They all got their own little personality. Let's see, can I use it as a fan? I can even use it as a fan. Oh my goodness. Okay. Purples goes. Ooh. All right. Okay. And yeah. Okay. And then I made some book plates. I made more of these, but we don't really need to go through all of them, do we? I mean, really? And this is going to be part of the stuff that I'm going to make in my project kits. If you want to purchase the kits inside of my store, I will have that available shortly. But let me know if you do, and I will get that up and running. Anyway, hold on. Okay, so these are book plates. I love these. Aren't they cute? I thought they were really special. Those are adorable, aren't they? I love them. Oops, get my light right. Let's see, what else? More book plates. Oh, I found this super duper cuteness doily. Oh my goodness. And I can never find nothing really cute out in when I go thrifting. I always see, you know, stuff that I probably won't even I won't buy, obviously, because it's, you know, not what I want. Anywho, put these away. Get these all out the way because it's starting to get crowded and I don't want that. Okay, let's put that there. Put that there. And you're here. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I found this doily. These doilies look like this, and they're all in like this big old giant, like, I think it was like a placemat. I cut these little suckers out right here, and I made these little flower things with the little button in the middle. Oh my goodness. You talking about this is cute and fun. And you know all them thousands of flowers you saw me have with that scrap busting and video. I think it was Try It Tuesday or something like that. Anyway, these flowers will multiply on you if you're not careful. Oh my goodness. Aren't these the cutest little things? And you can stick them anywhere. You can stick them anywhere. And I mean anywhere. And I love these little things so much. And I have more of these little things. I bought all of them. Yeah, I did. I bought them all. There was like maybe 2 of them. And I bought both of them. All right, those are my favorite. Also, I have this little thing. I'll show you that here in a second. But these are doilies. But look how cute. Let's see if I can get this off without ripping my little lace. I guess I didn't think about that. Oh, there it goes. Okay, here we go. And a little paper clip. And then your little, look at this doily. Look at that lace doily. Ah! Okay. Temu. I know. Don't you start with me. And I took some twine, and this is, let me see if I can just slide that off without, I guess I did them all like that, huh? Okay. Anyway, I took some twine, like, I guess that's kitchen twine. I don't know, but it's cute, and I found it. And this is a music sheet I bought from like a secondhand shop, a thrift store, in their book section because their books were like $1 and below. So I found this music sheet and I made something cute out of it. So here's a sticker that I have, random like home stickers. But this is a little pocket and then little things come out. Look at that thing. You can color on that. And I got some little knickknacks. Little sniss. That went down my blouse. What? art. I tell you, I'm having like the weirdest day. Anyway. Okay, well, I can't find it. I'm sure it's gonna... We don't want to even think about what that's gonna be. Anyway, there's a little, another little, what is that thing? It's like a little piece of paper. And all my little things are flying. There it is. There you go. It's so cute. And then I just put some sequin in there. Some little charms. Can you see that? In there. I had some, oh, there's a little butterfly. Little keys and little stuff. Little knickknacks and paddywhacks. So, yeah. I had some, you know, the paper you get all these little charms in. Like the little bags. The cheap plastic bags that your little cheap stuff come in. Well, I don't like to throw them in the trash. So, I took in... This shouldn't be this difficult. There we go. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, let's see if I can slide that back on there. That's that. And I have several of them. And let me know if you want to see a video. And I'll show you how to make those. And I just thought it was really cute. I really especially love this lace doily. Oh, that is my absolute favorite. All right, enough of that. Let's go. Put that on there. And that's that. And I didn't make very many of them, but these are that. I just used the regular lace there. A regular Holmes. Oh, there's a little girl there. And then buttons and little things. Can you see? I know that reflection is pretty bad, but hopefully you can see what's in there. I did the same thing. There's some little mountain scene. Little bees. That's a charm. That little purple butterfly, I made that. Oh my goodness, the glare is real. And a little coloring sheet. This one is a little home scene, a little garden scene, but I made this little clip. Well, I didn't make it. I just put this little paper over it. It's a little paper clip. Stop lying. Okay, here we go. What? My little gold star that fell out. Uh-oh. I'm trying to escape. Oh, I put a little ring in there. All right, so that's cute. My little gold star escape. Okay, I made those. Okay, and so we are going to move on to the next one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, 6, 7, 8 days. Here's another few days. So all your gift wrap, okay? If you don't have gift wrap, use newspaper, use magazine paper. You just want something kind of decorative. Something that has pretty flowers, colorful if you can find it. Or you can just draw, paint, do something on there. But these, my prompt was use gift paper, make something out of gift wrap. And so I made these little pockets. And that's going to go inside of the journal. This is a regular bookmark, you know. It's cute. It has the little sunflowers or whatever flowers those are. Here's a little gift bag. Put it in there. You know what? It wasn't gift wrap. It was laminating. It was laminating. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, I have it in my book somewhere. And my book is on the other side of the room on my other desk. Okay, another little cute little bookmark. A little pocket. I need to find my hole punch. I didn't have my hole punch to make these into like little gift bags, but Yeah. I don't see anybody. This is a tag. I don't know. Where do you find these pretty gift wrap papers anymore? I don't know why people ain't making gift wrap. I guess I might have to make me, oh, I have another little pocket from that same paper. Anyway, I guess I might have to make me some gift wrap paper. I don't see any that are cute. Let me know. Send me a link or something. Let me know where I can get these gift wrap papers, like really cute ones. Oh, is that upside down? Okay, there we go. And I mean, I have a lot. I do. I still have a lot. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be making these things forever. But you know what? We're gonna make them though. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. That one open. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're gonna have to do something about that. Oh, isn't that cute? Like, it almost looked antique. That light is driving me crazy. That reflection, I'm so sorry. I hope you can see the little butterflies. Maybe if I hold it right there, that looks good. Anyway, and these gold. Oh, this is so pretty. Sorry about the reflection, guys. Oh, it's so pretty. Anyway, flowers. Look how antique that is. I just love this. This was some real thin gift wrapping paper, but there's like leaves in there, and then it on the other side it was like animal print. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, this is like some kind of Asian-y gold foil. It had like this Asian persuasion, and it was beautiful, and I loved it. And here we go. That was cute. All right, and yeah, those are those. And these are like, these will slip down on a piece of paper like this. And slip down on there. And you can have it for like a little corner thing. So that's why I made those. This, because it's just so vintagey. And these are like tags. Oh, I did do a little pouch. I did not have the right size thing, and I went way too deep. It's so silly. I love that. It was so bold and crazy looking. And then these are just little pockets. And then some parts was laminate frenzy. I think that's what happened. Okay, that's what happened. The first day was do the gift wrap. The second day, the following day, it was laminate frenzy. And so that's what it was. So some of them I laminated and some of them I kept as using up the gift paper. So gift wrap. And that's it for that. And a little kitty one. How cute. Flowers and berries. All right, so that's that. Those are bags, tags, bags, gift bags, tags, pockets, bookmarks, and corner holders. Okay, let's move on. Here are some journaling cards that I made. These are, you just stick, you can write on there, you can color that in, but it's something cute to just stick in like these little pockets that I make. And what I used here was like paint cards. They're like the things you get from you know, your paint stores, your Lowe's, stuff like that, paint swatches or whatever. And this one, it has this on the back, but this could be background. You can use it for whatever you want. So it was just to cover up the writing for me. Okay. I have several of these, but I can't figure out how to zoom in on my phone camera. So I just have to hold them up, and I want to just go fast. But I know when I went fast last time, my mom was like, why are you going so fast? I can't even see it. So I have to try to slow down. See, this one I didn't. See, that's what it looks like if I don't put like paper on it. It's just this. So I think this could be something that I just use maybe as a folder or a pocket inside something. That's the reason why I left it blank. But most of them have like coloring pages on the back for you to play and do whatever you want to. So that was one day, and make journaling cards. That's what they call them. Okay, and another day was more book pages. Whoop, don't you go. Oh, nope, I have more to show. Hold on. Okay, before I get into this one, we have a lot more of those. Okay, so that's where we're going with this. All right, so yeah, all of them are not overly decorated. And let's look at the mushrooms. Isn't that cute? And this is a postcard. So we're making postcards, journaling spots, and then that's grass. I don't know if I forgot the stamp, but it could be just a journaling spot, and that's where it's going to be. Here we go. These get glued onto your page, and you can stick stuff down in there. Like, if this was big enough, you could stick it down in there. So, I pretty much got everything off my desk, but you know what I mean. You can stick stuff in there. Okay? They're pockets. That's what it is. Couldn't think of pockets. My goodness. So, I mean, quite a bit of them. I like sewing, so you'll see a lot of sewing on here. On a lot of my things, and then some, and then I'll just show you some of the things I didn't sew. You know, some I sew, some I don't. I'll put this on as you can see, is a box. So turn that box, instead of it being in the trash, this is going to be like something. Who knows? And these are, I probably put something on the back. I don't know yet. We'll see. Oh, I keep showing the wrong side. Let's see. That is that way. Okay. And that's what these are. And you make a bunch of them so that you can get rid of your refuse. Okay. That's that. And another journal, another pocket. See the shiny? I love the shiny. Okay, now we have these. These are like paper that I used to decoupage. And you take napkins and you glue it, right? Those who know how to decoupage know what I'm talking about. Decoupage, you take a thin piece of napkin, the first ply, colorful, and you glue it with like glue, and that's what you do. I made this one into a little journaling spot. I can, every once in a while when you find like really cool fancy napkins, you try to grab them unless they were some crazy price, which I don't. I do spend my money on craft supplies. I do. But I have to know that I will use them. I am a collector of knickknacks and paddywhacks. These things are journaling spots. This is really the same thing as these. They're just smaller. Oh, I love going through these things, but I'm going to put these in the box. I'm going to make them available in a kit. And I don't know how much is going to be in there yet. I will keep you posted. These are all just the same thing you saw. Let's see. I had so many of those cards, man. It was crazy. I was like, what was you thinking when you got all these cards? And it's just a journaling spot. Really, all of them are. My dog is scratching at the door if you hear that in the background. And you're using up like your scraps, okay? You know how you have tons of buttons? If you don't have buttons, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But I have a lot of buttons. You can use beads. You can use, see that leftover yarn or whatever? Yeah, that goes on things. We don't throw stuff away. We like to make them pretty, especially when it's flared out like that. So we got that. It looks kind of messy-ish. I like it. That's there. I just did the flower thing because I had a lot of flower stickers. I was just sitting around. I don't know where I was going with that one, but have fun. And you do what you do, you know. All these paint cards. That's what you do with them. Because right now they're just sitting around, not, you know, they're just sitting around. I would never put these colors in my house, but you might. And then when you're done, you can chuck them, you know, or you can make pretty things. And, you know, pretty things go down in history, okay? You will always have cool and fun and funky and pretty things that computers do not make. You made them. And however... Sorry, hold on. Okay. We was just barking at nothing. Okay, so book pages. Book pages. Yeah, that's what you do. I took some watercolor. I colored the book page, and I said, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with the watercolor. I don't know what I'm going to do with the book page. Well, this one's not really done, but this one's done. And this is what I did with the book page. So it's, I don't know what language that is, but it looks foreign. Hey, you better stop it. Sorry about that. Sorry. Stop it. It looks foreign. It looks like it's maybe like over there in Europe somewhere, I think. Looks kind of, I don't want to guess because if I guess wrong, I'll be so embarrassed. And then I took some fabric, like some old fabric from like a shirt, like back in the day. And I cut it into a strip and I sewed. Stop it. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay. And sewed it on there. And then this is more watercolor. And then I took some strips and I don't know if you see that one. I put paper, ribbon, and then I sewed it. Yeah. A sticker. I sewed it around. That's just what I stuck in there. So that's going into the kit. Oop. Let's put that. How did that get in there? Okay, there we go. And that's it. I made these little little pockets. They go inside of your journal this way, okay? And it's a little pocket. And you see why you have to get the edges? You see why you have to get the edges? Oh, where's my glue? That's the reason why you get the edges, because a little silly stuff like that. And I think maybe I used a glue stick, and that's probably what happened. Didn't use my regular glue. Got caught slipping. I'm so embarrassed. I'm not. I'm just joking. Okay. Okay, and it's a pocket. Okay. And you stick it inside of your journal. Okay, that's what that one is. Oops. I made these little charms. You just hang them. They are, what are they? What are they? What did I make that out of? Probably some boxes that I glued together, but I can't rightly remember. I think it was like a cardboard. Anyway, this is some yarn that I have, whatever this string material is. I have some nail art that I probably won't never ever put on my nails, because as you can tell, I don't wear fingernail polish. And it's nothing that I have against fingernail polish. It's just I can feel it on my fingertips. And I don't like that. So I don't put it on there. So anyway, this is the nail art. I got tickled. This is the nail art, and that's what I put around there. So anyway, that stuff. There's a whole nother. Excuse me. I must have them somewhere, and because I made like, I don't know, 8 or 9, somewhere like that. I don't know where they are. Anyway, here's another little folder. Put stuff in there. And this is a tag and other stuff. So, yeah, folder, okay? And this is a folder. It's a, you open it up. Excuse me. You open it up, and you grab the tag out of there. You write on the back of the tag if you want. Yep. And then here's another pocket. I don't think that's a pocket. I think that was not supposed to be lifting up. All right. And that's that. Okay. So that was book page. Give her your book pages. I think this was make pocket and tags. No, I was making pockets. Like these type of side pockets. And this was one. And then the second one was, another day was making these book pages and making these pockets out of them. Oh no! Where's my little bumblebee? Oh, he lost his wings. Okay, here we go. How did I know it was a bumblebee? Look at this. Let me get some glue. Poor little bumblebee lost his wings and his head, apparently. Okay. Ooh, this is supposed to be. Come on, why are you not coming? Come on. I ain't got time for that. There we go. Ouch. Here we go. I don't know what that dog is doing. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I don't know what that is. I was like, I thought that was glue, but did that did not look like glue. It's like, is there science experiments going on here? What is that brown stuff? What is that? What is it? This is glue, right? What the? I can't even open it. Anyway, what is that mixture? I wonder if I have some paint in here. Who knows? I need to label stuff. I do. Okay, let's get it on. Let's get it on the little bumblebee. Here we go. Okay, we just have to fix things when we see it, okay? Shouldn't have to fix it, but we did. So here we go. I'm gonna let that dry. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are going back where they belong. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, so I just got done counting and we are on day 17, so we're catching up. All right, so here was another large folder. This is probably, here we go. Is this a folder? I can't seem to open it. Oh, wait, there it is. It's like this type of folder. I was so used to the other ones. Anyway, these were the large ones, so this is day 18. I just put little different things on there. Doilies, little things that come out. This was another day, so it's day 19. So I had these little envelope things, really cute. So making these little pockets and these little things here. That was, so we're on day what, 19? Yep. I have more, but I'm trying to hurry up. There's day 20. This is day 20, where I took a magazine cover. Hopefully she doesn't mind me cutting her out and making her a whole nother dress out of my scrap material. I love the silver, but everything underneath her arms is me. Okay, so, and that was just like a journal cover. I don't know if I'm gonna use it for my journal, because that's a really large piece of paper, so I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Another one was another, what do you call that? Laminating frenzy. Or, no, it was magazine artwork and animals and stuff. So here's my parrot. Here's my totem pole, which I really thought that was really cool. Ouch. There's something of somewhere in Asia. I think that's Japan. I think I actually been there. Kyoto, yep, that's where I've been. That's the reason why this is special. This is a special one because I've actually been there. I was a foreign exchange student in high school, so it was really cool. And I love birds. Oh, we got, oh, and on the back of them, it's just blank. So this, you can use those type of markers that erases, and you can write on this. But I like them as stabilizers because if you need to write on something sturdy, that's what that is. This one I just used music paper. But this is really pretty. I thought that was cool. Okay. And I love my cheetahs. Oh, I love me a cheetah. I love cheetahs and now snow leopards. Those are my second favorite. And my little bass. I love sea turtles. They're so cute. And oh, this was some kind of something in the, it's something very high up in the mountains. It is so cool. Anyway, that was that one. And these go in a journal as, like, like you can write on this. Take a piece of paper, you can write on it, and it's sturdy, like a mat. Okay. Here's another idea where you can make giant tags, and they're just fun little. It's just something interesting, and you can write on the back. I made quite a bit of these. I got this idea from Treasure Books again. Yep. I thought that was cute. And I just did a bunch of these. I had like those scraps from the furniture store. And then with the scraps that you cut off from this, you make your fabric clusters. And so that's why that was there. That's why I made that video. I think this was my favorite. I love that one. Okay. That was day, what, 21? Okay. And here is day 22. Guess what this is? You remember that, don't you? Well, there's more. All right. So this is a scrap busting page. That's what this is. And you can, I'm not sure what I was doing with this, but I really think it was supposed to be a pocket. So now in my brain, I got to go and stitch this down because it's moving. Anyway, this is a hidden paper clip. It's a hidden paper clip. Oh, see how cute that is? Okay, that's that one. Here's this one. Get rid of your magazine paperwork. What is this stuff? Okay, that goes over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Just your entertainment only, really. This is actually functional as their pockets are in here. So it's kind of functional. You can just stick it down on the page. We'll get into it tonight when you see the class. Okay. All right. That is a tag. I think I did it upside down. Silly goose. I will. Life will go on. All right, see how I stitched that down? I miss my sewing machine. All right, let's see. Ooh, I got rid of all of my threads. Well, not all of them, and a lot of scraps from clipping my laces and all of my stuff from those little fans you saw me make. It's just leftover stuff. This was from a lady in Europe. I think her name is Ginabelli. She sent me that. I was like, I'm gonna use it. My daughter started this like weaving thing, but she didn't finish it, so it found its way on something. I was tired of it. And then I had some leftover threads, and that's where that came in at. Yep. Same thing here. Just leftover stuff, and you make it cute. And it's gonna be, and then I stamped that. And then there's like that, some type of, whatever that material's called. Tool? I think that's what it's called. It's a tool. Anyways, cool looking. I dyed these, this ribbon. It doesn't have a smell. I think it's tea. And yeah, just kind of glued some things and had some things and stripped some things. And I had lots of this strips of music paper and little knickknacks and paddywhacks. I have a lot of painty papers, and that's how you get rid of those. You just decorate your paper. And that's what I did. Okay. This is getting rid of your refuse. So these are going to find their way into a kit. These are little girls in their dresses. This moves in and out. I think. Nope, I glued it down. Anyway, so 21, 22, 23. Here's day 23. You've seen, oh, okay. Oh, 23. Okay. Here's 24. I'm trying to think. I'm missing. No, I'm missing something. Anyway, here we go. Here's the paper clips. And I have tons and tons and tons of charms. And tons and tons and tons of beads. And tons and tons and tons of jewelry. And tons and... No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so... This was another day where... I don't know where D comes from, but I do have a son named Demetrius, so there we go. Maybe I put the D on there. I think it was just like something that was just in my box. As I think this was somewhere in my box. I would never, ever, 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 ever support this team. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, no, we're Baltimore Ravens fans, baby. Okay? Thank you. It's in all fun, though. Let's see. My husband's family loves the Eagles. And then there's these little... You got charms. If you got beads. If you got broken jewelry. If you got... What else? Yeah, I think that's probably about it. I mean, if you have these things, great. You can pop it on a paper clip. I'm trying to get this one undone. There we go. There we go. If you have little tiny jewelry pieces, do it. It's something to do. You're sitting there, you're watching TV, you got all this stuff. Just sitting there, just needing a love, home. They need somewhere. Make paper clip beads. Okay? You saw how they were on my little knickknacks and paddywhacks. You know, your broken jewelry, charms, stuff like that. As you can see, I have a lot of them. A lot. I mean, lots of them. So I'm not going to torment you and go through them all. That will be in the kit. So the kit should have 30 days worth of stuff into it. So you're going to get 30 pieces of my artwork in your kit. So let me know. Package, box, journal kits. Yeah, let me know. Pre-order that. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Okay. That was day 22 or 23. I think it was 22. Okay. Day 23. I think it was day... Oh, my God. I have to count again. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I have to count this again. Here's 22. This day 22. I have to write that down so I'll remember because I'll be talking. I couldn't write on that anyway. Oh, that's not thick enough. Hold on. Okay, so day 22 was my, I know my pen is right because, oh, maybe there's something on there. Lord have mercy. Oh, they're brand new pens. Anyway. How your brand new pens don't even work, man? You should. Hold on. Let's find something here. It gotta work. There it goes. Woo! Almost had a heart attack. Anyway, day 22 are my little beaded pins. And they have the little charms on top. There's a little metal piece that goes down into the pen itself. And I glue it in there. And then that's what makes it stay. And then I just cover up the little pen that's in there. And I put beads, and then I put beads on the whole pen. You can write your name. You can write with these. So here's just a couple of, and you got like beads that you know you're not gonna wear, and you're not gonna make jewelry out of them. So let's be real. You're not gonna get it fixed. So these are your beads that, you know, they broke. Or, you know, you didn't outgrew it. You got some charms. If you have charms, if not, you're gonna have one with, maybe not with this one. But if you get one of these kits, you can start collecting charms. Because my charms are on just about everything. Well, just about everything, but not everything. But yeah, they'll be on a lot of things. Here's the, I keep seeing my little glue gun stuff. Oh, no, you didn't fall off. Oh, Lord. See, that one gotta get fixed. Call that a blooper, but we're gonna put that over there to get glue gunned again. Maybe a different bead. Anyway, here's more. Oh, can you see that light in there? That one does have a charm. This has a charm. It's a strawberry. And there's your pen. This one doesn't. Maybe it fell off. Good. Let's see the hoop. Anyway, we'll find it. This one doesn't have one. Weren't these beads cool? They're just really big and gaudy, and I just love them. I outgrew that style, though. I don't like nothing on me no more. I love jewelry. I love to see people make jewelry, and I love to see people wear jewelry. I just don't wear jewelry. I like it. Like, I have a necklace for my anniversary. He got me something really simple and not heavy and sparkly and shiny. And it's just really simple, but it's, you know, kind of elegant. So I wear that all the time. All of the time. In fact, it's so lightweight, I don't even know it's on me. So that's how I feel about jewelry. I like lightweight jewelry. Okay, so there's another little dragonfly charm. And this is going to be in the chart. So this day 22, we said. Okay. Day 23, we made some paper girls. They're cute. This was a prompt from Jill Nibelli. She's an artist, the lady over in Europe. She was trying to, she was drawing these type of girls in the same exact, like, kind of like way. The same exact style where her hands are like together like that, and she kind of has a unibrow. It's a Hispanic artist, and I just can't think of the name. But Because I'm terrible with names. I have to look it up and find it. Or remind me. Just let me know. I don't take offense to stuff too easily. Unless you're being rude. Okay, so that's day 23. Day 24. Hold on. Okay, day 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Okay, so days 24, or did I say 23? What was 120? Yeah, 23 through 28. 29, 30, no, 27, sorry. Seriously, day 23 through 27 is all in this box and over here. Okay, so day 24, inspiration again from Treasure Books. I made like these little things right here. They look like mason jars, right? Yeah. Okay. And then I went on a tag spree. So this are my tags, and this is a tag. So I had so much, like I had so much cards, but anyway, I made them into tags. So these long ones are, oops, that's another day. Anyway, these long ones are, a day. I just took, there was these cards that I had, and they were one of those funky wonky colors like neons, and I just covered them up, and then I made stuff out of them. Okay, these are more that paper, that craft paper. I tell you, got a lot of that craft paper. Oh, I means it. And these are just tags. And then this is just cute little tags. Mixed media tags, stickers, cards, stuff. Okay, that was one day. Let's move that out of the way. Here's some more tags. I went into a frenzy. I made these mushrooms. And that's a tag. And I made tags this day 24. And probably 25, because I spent a few days just getting rid of all of my tags that I've collected from the stores, from clothes, from merchandise, dice, and stuff. I had a whole entire box of them, so that's what happened here. So this probably, so this is 24, 25, 26, 27. They made things, I made things like these little books, these little books, and these are all just tags. Just tags, and different types of tags. I made little mini journals. I'm not sure how this got in here. Oh, this is a envelope pocket thingy. Sometimes I'll just think about things, and I'll go on YouTube and see stuff, and I'll be like, oh, let me try that. Anyway, tons of tags. This took me like a couple of days, guys. They, you know, you get creative with things. Lots of painted papers and lots of yarn that you have that you're just really tired of looking at. Even little baby tags, and put like sequins on there, just like little baby tags. I had, that's a giant tag. That was one, that was back in the other giant tag days. not sure what that is. It's something, but I made it. And yeah, there's a bucket of tags. And then, and we got big, little, medium, wordy, bulky. You're a winner. Different textures, colorful, sparkly tags. So 27. I just had one of those. There's a extra creative on my project board, and I got it out and it said take all of my scraps. Take a handful of scraps out of your scrap drawer and just make a little journal out of it. So I made it, and the technique that I used was gluing together the little books that I made. So yeah, and this is just scraps. Some I sewed, some some I glued. That's that little fabric cluster. Okay, that's how you see it on a journal. Remember, I was telling you this is how I'll show you how to put on a journal. So here's an example. And then made these little flowers a long time ago. And then you have like little words from your paper books and stuff. And then little things you get, knickknacks and paddywhacks. And so there's like lots of little pockets and different things. So that's what that is. Let me know if you want to learn how to make that. But that's another journal idea. Okay, so now we're up to date. And so let me find our last little projects. Ooh, it's almost, oh. Day 28. Remember these? Day 20. At first I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Got these little folders. Remember these guys? Cletus. I think that was 28. Here's 29. That one goes with that one. Because these are folders. Here's yesterday's, right? I think that was 27, 28. Here it is. Yep, these are the ones we made the day before yesterday. These, I didn't put a... And then yesterday, we made this. It was a journal of scraps. And I didn't finish it, but it's a work in progress still because I was sleepy last night. So I'll make this better. But this is what we was working with last night. So this one. Look at that hair. That's funny. And yeah. And now, what do you want? It's all in my room. Okay, so that was what's going to go, one piece of something is going to go inside of a journal. When I get some feedback from you guys, of pre-orders, they're not going to be very much. I haven't even decided the price. I'm still working on that. But I will put together these kits for our project. And then I'll be back. And once I get them all together, I'll show you the box of the finished product. And then, because you've already saw, I walked through everything that was going to be in the kit. So you know what's in the box. And then I'll show you everything that's in the box and how I package it and how, you know, but that's part 2. So stay tuned. And I will see you at 5 o'clock today, live on YouTube, to put our journal together. All right, guys, have a great day. Enjoy your day. I will be continue for the journal kit to be in a package, to follow our prompt for Thursday, Think Outside Thursday. The package box is what I'm going to think outside of, because you already saw what was going to be inside of the box. So the packaging is what's going to be for our prompt on Thursday, Think Outside Thursday. So we're going to use this paper, and we probably are going to figure out what we're going to do with all this stuff, okay? I'm just joking. We're definitely going to have it ready for you. I'm definitely going to have it ready for you probably after the video tonight, the live video. So please like, share, and subscribe to my video. And stay tuned. It's going to get better and better and better. Because creativity, rise, and